thank God, until I got connected with Jonathan Shuttlesworth while he was in Switzerland ministering in a church. After that, I followed him. I became partner with him, monthly partner, because I listened to his teachings all the time. There was something different about him, not just the preaching. It's because preaching exposes actually your heart. So there was just a seriousness, a passion for God, and a man who doesn't do compromise. I think that's the best word. So I was very radical. So I was very many people were challenged by me because I was so radical. From the beginning of my walk with the Lord and ministry, I had a lot of whatever experienced persecution, rejection, hurt, and I questioned myself that I may be too radical. So when I heard him preach and saw and heard him and preaching the word, but also his lifestyle, there was something that connected me. Like it feels like he's like me. Even he is Jonathan, he's a man, but there was something that really was like, that's my heart. That's the way to go. So that's why I started to follow him. And because of my teaching I had from Bible school, I understood a cover needs to be an apostolic cover, not an evangelist. An evangelist will not be your cover. But that caused me to actually look who is his covering. And in a preaching, I listened to all his preachings. I heard that he's connected to Pastor Rodney Howard Brown in Tampa, and he calls him like the spiritual father or his cover, and he shares his testimony how his ministry exploded after he encountered him. So I heard from Pastor Rodney years ago, even in my Bible school, but I never followed him or teaching. I had never heard him teach, preach. So I looked him up and found him, and in 2017, when the Lord spoke to me to go to America, because evangelist Jonathan was preaching in a church, and the Lord spoke to me, go to these revival meetings. So I flew to Bethlehem. It's actually funny because my name is Mary, and I went to Bethlehem, and Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. I know it was very unique for me. And I went to that church, and he didn't know me personally. So I was in the front row. I had a Swiss flag.